Hey y'all. So it's still the, what is it? 11th, right? I think that's what I typed into my files 300 times, putting in today's earlier video. I've got some pretzels because it's getting to that time of day where I'm hungry again. So hi Newt. I was inside. I was just thinking, it'd be nice to just go hang out with the birds again. Now that I've got like such a comfy setup, it's more attractive. You know, before it was you know, I either am, you know, stood the whole time, or I brought in a chair, which really does not fit well in here. Yeah, here she comes. Please, please do not poop in my pretzels. I'm begging you. Or land in them, for that matter. I figured, you know, I didn't get any head time in today, so maybe I can get some extra content. Sorry if my chewing is very loud. Here's the bowl that I'm gonna use now for the babies. I figure I'll do my eating first, and then handle the poopy children. I changed back into my Loft clothes. Because these birdies do not respect my cleanliness one bit. What was that? What was that? Where did it go? Look at the mess we've made. Corn everywhere. Look at all these fake eggs I'm not using. It's wild. So update on the kids and my could one of you like be closer to me, please? I could film you. You know how I noticed in the last video that their eyes are they're visibly blue. I really don't know how well it's gonna be picking up for you guys. When I sent a picture to one of the servers, I had to adjust it in my phone to make it stand out more. Excuse me. And I asked Malfix about babies having blue eyes, because I personally hadn't seen that before. I don't remember what my Tippler's eye color was when they were babies, but I don't think it was blue. And they were like, "Oh yeah, that's bull eye. That's what bull eye looks like when they're babies." I was like, "What?" Because apparently, Newt and Storm are actually both bull eye. It's just in the right angles and the right lighting, you can totally see like sort of behind the lack of pigment that bull eye has going. So that's why their eyes look so dark red. But you know, it's like hard to see without like decent lighting. because apparently they both have villi. I also thought for some reason that Newt was like non-standard because of A, his shape, and B, how fluffy his feet are. But apparently the only thing that makes him non-standard is the little black flecks on his feathers. Apparently the standard for Lucernes includes a wide a hardy breast, which I think we can definitely say Newt has. Apparently, Mr. Hyacinth, whose name will eventually become Hemlock, but I feel like while he is not currently mine, he should be referred to as his current name. And is that what you go to show off to your wife? It's really funny. Who's watching her? Is she not paying attention? And apparently Hyacinth is also going to be a big honky chonky boy, which is gotta be interesting. It's me chewing. It's okay. I'm just chewing. It's just me chewing. It's okay. It's alright. So I'm actually really curious to see what Storm does when Hyacinth becomes a member of the Loft and he's matured to the point where he'll start looking for romantic prospects. Because if he manages to sort of dethrone Newt, I think Newt's status as Storm's mate is possibly in jeopardy, because I think she likes to be rather privileged in terms of her flock hierarchy, and she likes a chunky man, I think. So adding another chunky man who may end up taking Newt's spot as a big man in town. I wonder what Storm's behavior is going to be, because pigeons. A lot of people have this assumption that pigeons will be totally monogamous for life, but that is not necessarily the case. There's plenty of like pigeon divorces. It can be for like for birds who have had babies. If eggs are like infertile too many times, sometimes birds will divorce each other because of that, because nothing's ever hatching. It's probably just hi Taco, some like evolutionary I wouldn't say instinct, but like, it's an advantage to want to do that if your partner is consistently not producing fertile eggs. What are you doing? Is that for my eye? What are you doing, Taco? Plus, if they meet a bird that they, I guess I gotta watch that. There's the, mostly clean loft. Desk box is what I meant. But yeah, there's a, you know, especially if birds are the same breed, and therefore, like, you know, the same shape as their parents, which is what shapes a bird's sexual preferences usually. Like, you know, Lucerne raised by Lucernes are gonna prefer a Lucerne-shaped mate. I think there's more swapping than, you know, what we have here, which is, zero interest in, the opposite pair's, mate, you know? Like, the Tipplers and Lucernes are just, not at all, interested in each other. Honky honky. Hi, Newt. You are such a big man. You land so hard. So yeah, I have no idea. I haven't done the math yet or anything on, what babies would look like from a storm, hyacinth pairing. I'm pretty sure white's recessive, so I think, they would end up like, probably around the same colors that the babies now are possibly, okay, are possibly, you know, gonna get, which is just, you know, just blue or yellow, bar. I think, to get a white baby, you need 2 white parents, or at least a bird with some pied, complex, like the shield wings. Are you negotiating? Well, I know she just drank a bunch, so I bet she's mostly hydrating the kids. Though I imagine there is some seed in there because I saw her eat too. So I guess that bowl is much taller on the edges. I could probably get away with having baby time and not having a really wet poop in my lap again. They're just gonna start getting out of the nest and coming for you, Storm. You. There it goes. Is that a good nest? I wonder if I should even, like, put the new clay bowls in, besides that one, you know, the ones down here, before the new pair has arrived. I mean, I guess, once Hyacinth gets here, I'll stick him in there for him. In case it's me he wants to woo. Which I kind of hope it is, for, like, a little while at least. I would like a single bird relationship for a bit. Or are you gonna feed him too? Oh, it's just feeding time. You know, I probably long term I just don't have the time or energy to spend enough time with a singleton out here who needs a companionship, but you know, for the time it takes to get a hen for him, I bet I can ramp up the time out here a little bit to really bond with him. He looks like he's gonna be a sweetheart, so that'll be great. A large, chunky sweetheart. Boy, does that sound familiar. This one right here. Came out of the box and said, "What's going on?" Are you gonna drink again because you dumped all the water into the kids? I mean, I get it. It's important. Water's important for the kids. He's watching Storm. He's half in daddy mode, and he's half in courtship mode. He's definitely starting to my God, really seriously think about starting that next nest. Taco would like her turn, I think. And considering when I was last out here, Cloud was on the nest, I think maybe he's been there for quite a while. Can't prove it, but it's just what I suspect. Hi, Newt. So yeah, that is bulleye, surprisingly. Even if I don't even know if you can see the red in the camera. So if I end up with any really poor temperament birds, it may be way easier to find them a Lucerne breeder loft home than I thought. Which is it's nice. I don't wanna send a bird to a home that's not prepared for a. Are you looking at me? No. Okay. To a home that's not prepared for a somewhat standoffish bird. Like everyone so far is with priorities. Pretty much, friendly. Oh, hi. I'm gonna land up there? Alright. Oh God. Wow! That was pretty agile, dude. He went right past me. So like, yeah, I would offer, a less friendly bird to somebody on the list, but if they get declined, that's totally fine. I mean, I can probably do a quick DNA test and have a available loose bird to sell to a breeder. Where are you going, huh? Are you going for my head? Yeah, you sure are. Oh boy. Well, I guess this is that time. Yell ridiculous. Look at that stance. Look at that power stance. Look at these legs. Look at these feet. He does not care. He's a calm boy. What about you? Do you care? Wee. We'll play, how close can we go? Can we go down low? She's just like, I don't know what you're doing, but, it obviously doesn't bother her that much. Yeah, you're chiller than you used to be. That's good. I like knowing that, you are adaptable over time. Are you coming back over? I think she might be. I'm not sure. She goes. You gonna follow her? You're I guess it's called a waddle. I want to call it a sear or a nair, but I think in pigeons that's the stuff, that's the skin around their eye. So I think the nose skin is called a waddle, which personally I hate. I hate that it's called that. I don't want it to be called that. That's what I think of turkeys, you know? Anyway, it's a little gross on one side, buddy. Get a bath tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow will be bath time? Where are you going? Back of my head, I see. Alright. Are we gonna stay there? Or are we going to a... Oh, girls. I think maybe it's baby time, because the pretzels have been consumed. I don't really want to put that bowl down there. There we go. I'll put it in there. I know it's gonna be cleaned, but still. All right. I'm gonna film. I'll pause it. Storm did not like that. She grunted the whole time. Oh, great. Honk, honk, honk. So we all make a lot of noises. Maybe in this bowl I don't have to worry about you guys letting loose a terrible one on me. Just a real bad one. Right into my hand earlier. That was unpleasant. That was no good. So honky. What are we honky about? Huh? I feel like your feathers are even further developed from earlier. I feel like they're more they've opened more. Oh yeah, we're definitely slightly different shades. Look at Plum's butt versus Banana's butt. Brought some water out too. Yeah, we are definitely going to be slightly different colors, I think. I think it'd be weird to be at this point in development and see the differences like this and have them end up being the same color eventually. What was interesting about the tipplers when they were growing, you know, and just starting to get their bars, of which Plum isn't really showing much of yet. You have bars, kiddo? Or is Banana just further along than you? I don't think Storm is carrying barless. Be pretty funky if she was. I guess there's a little bit of darkness there. Yeah, so the tipplers. Is that your courtship stump? The tipplers, when they were getting to be about this age, maybe a little older, well, I'm not gonna say baby 1 or baby 2, I know who it was now. Cloud didn't show any bars until much further along than Taco did. It's the same age, and he was growing faster than she was. Is that the sex stump? You only have sex on the stump? You won't get down and have sex there? You guys are very silly. Oh, she's looking at her babies. Hey, baby. Hey, babies. Yeah. So you know, Cloud has pretty pretty faded bars. Which is as far as has been determined so far, is because he's you wanna come in? Go ahead. It's because he's got spread, but he's showing the bars through it anyway, which does happen, especially apparently according to the University of Utah with ash redbirds. So you know, it's definitely possible. And yeah, this is much more stable in my lap than the plastic tray. But yeah, his bars came in very late, so I actually for a little bit I thought maybe he was gonna be barless, which was gonna be very, very weird. But you know, he ended up it's like, where are the kids? I don't think he's like discovered yet, like Storm has, that the kids can move down here. Or he's just he's found nest and he wants to show Storm. Buddy, come on. I know you're not calling for your kids. You're calling for Storm. It's because you're horny. Yeah, so that's how that development went, which was really interesting. When we get the tippler clutch eventually, it'll be interesting to see if we get a spread bird. Really, it's like possible that I'm not reaching for you. It's fine. It's okay. It's possible that we could get like an actual like blackbird, which would be really cool. I'm not gonna keep it, of course, but I think blackbirds are so pretty. Don't take fatness, idiots. That's the one your babies are. Oh my god. They're silly. They're silly. They're silly. Look how full this is. So full. So full. You got boobs. You got boobs. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Honk, 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 honk. You're at the stage where practicing movement is very important. We are developing muscle. So we're developing muscle. So we can walk. Because walking comes before flying. To the extreme gratitude of the parents, I'm sure. So they can get away from you when you are older and start to become little monsters asking for food. You little babies. Honestly, I kind of forgot how fast they get these feathers in. And look how far along we are. We're only on day 12, day 11. Definitely not 13. But I don't know exactly which day we're on. I keep forgetting. I should like check my calendar and like make sure I'm not just Don't do it. Okay. Thought we were gonna poop right into my lap. We're still trying to. Yep. Okay, the bowl contained it. That's fine. You managed to get yourself so far up there. You just did so far up there. Yes. Hi. Hi, banana. Hi, banana. Hi. Hello. Hello. I think soon we're gonna start popping seeds in the baby's mouths. I think we're getting to that stage. I think we're getting close. They're certainly willing to get the feeding response for anybody if you grab them right. Your beak is a little wet from being fed. It's a little gross. I swear to God. Storm, that nest is not empty. It's gonna be full of babies again. Yeah, I need to pre-stuff the other one. She's like, potential nest. Remember, the babies go back in there. Remember, they're just in my lap temporarily, no matter where you feed them. Silly. Yeah, choose that one. So, brief little note about the trays. I discovered that if you put one of the orange ones on top, you know, at the very top, like a bird could land up there if the trays weren't there. So I put it there so that the tippler nest boxes are completely protected, you know, like everyone else's. And they don't have to like worry about attack from above. Oh my God, so honky. But if you put the orange ones on the very top, and it's not oh, stretch my leg. It's not completely covered by the rug, then you tend to you get like more light in there than I feel like I personally want. You're so poopy. That is 3 poops. Obviously not from, you know, both of you. What are we talking about? Honky. I just scratched the whole baby. I scratched the whole baby. Huh? Scratched the whole baby. Yeah, they're not gonna... Nobody's gonna feed you in this bowl. Nobody present, anyway. Are you both out of there? Can I just, can I sneak babies back in? Storm is still in there, but, she's not as bad as, Can I reach past you with your kids? Huh? Can I reach past you with your kids? Hmm? Come here. Let me get that foot. This is your baby, okay? Good girl. Hey, baby. Oh yes, you're bigger. You're harder to grab. I'm gonna get your little wing under control. Stop wiggling. Who is this? There we go. Back in. That was Banana. Banana, you're not usually the wiggly one. I appreciate that, Storm. That was very tolerant of you. Newt is not as good at he's so far at realizing I'm trying to put his babies back. There's kids in there again. There's kids in there again. Hi, Taco. I like how you've managed to get a lot of the straw out already, but you know, whatever. Again, actually, I'm very impressed with her understanding of my putting the babies back. She obviously was a little defensive, a little ready for me to be to do something she didn't like. But Newt, you know, I've tried to a couple days ago at least. I tried to put the babies back while he was in there, and he just totally wouldn't let me do it without conflict. So I had to like put my elbow in his face so that he would let me put his own children back home. He's a silly Billy. Are you smarter than your husband? You smarter? Or is he just a little more intense than you are? It's hard to say which is which. You know, it's just sort of up in the air. I realized that if at some point the she really wants to go in the nest. At some point, if the Lucerne's body condition is not very good after a couple of clutches or so, you know, I'll let them keep going and as long as the weather is not too hot and their body condition is okay, you know, and they're healthy. But you know, if they lay and I feel like they should take a break from having to feed the kiddos, and it lines up right, I may slip the eggs under the tipplers. You know, assuming everything is timed well enough. That way we can still get a Lucerne clutch when the actual adults need a break. Are you looking at the pool down there? It's not a nest. It's not a nest. You don't want that row anyway. What do you think about Taco? Hi. She's just walking across me. Do you want to do vertical time? I guess we should. Alright. Alright, well, I'm wrapping up. We're losing light, and birds are starting to want to go to bed soon, I'm sure. Taco's sort of in a roosting spot. These guys are being really silly, though. Of course, they have to do it while I start head time, so I can't just like switch immediately. I feel stupid. You silly birds. You're so silly. Wow, the bowl's great. We love the bowl. Love the bowl. Love the bowl. Oh, Pigeon Love, it's such a mixture of sweetness and violence. We are inspecting the place. You're ridiculous. Alright, well, end things. There's one last look at the bit. I know, I'm just going in briefly. She's pecking at me. She's good now. Just hit me. You unhappy? This is just the phone. Babes are going to sleep soon. Here's one last look at Cloud, who I've barely been able to hang out with today. He's been on the egg all the time. There's a lovely couple. There's the balloon bird. One leg. Alright, sillies. Enjoy your courtship. Have some good kissies. Maybe clean your face a little bit. Maybe have a breath mint. Because you're filthy. Alright, good night, guys.